if your pet has crossed over to the other side, wouldn't you love to know if you can get them back? So let me give you a little backstory about why I'm sharing this with you. A little while ago, a friend of mine emailed me that she had found her horse, Angel Faith, with a broken leg. And the pain was so severe, they couldn't save Angel Faith, and they had to put her down. And I sent her my condolences. And then she emailed me again and said, can you tune into Angel Faith and tell me what happened? Well, Angel Faith just happened to be very chatty. And she showed me pictures that she had been walking along and stepped in a hole, and the hole had thrown her, but then she had limped as far as she could go, trying to get back to her owner, my friend. And surprisingly, she said, I would love to come back and be with my friend again. I'm not using names because of privacy, except for Angel Faith. And she showed me I'm going to come as a little brownish tan foal with a white star on my forehead and one white stocking. So I had already surmised that animals do come back, and that if it's not in your belief system, that's fine. But whenever I ask people, because I always say, animals choose us. And then I always say, has an animal ever just shown up in your life and not one person has ever said no? Of course, animals show up. Of course, they choose us. So here's what you do if your pet has crossed over and you want them to come back to you. First of all, realize animals have a different kind of soul than we do. And there's actually a whole animal spirit kingdom, which I teach about in my animal communication course, which I'll tell you about in just a minute. So if you desire to get your pet back, it's necessary that you get real quiet and you feel of their energy. And you can, they're telling me right now, the angel guardians of the animals. The spirit of the animals often stay around with the owner, and you probably know this, that you felt it if your pet has passed over. So you feel if they're really desiring to come back to you, and then you say a prayer to their angels, or to, there's a pet guardian of animal souls, and her name is Anut. She's a big cat kind of guardian. And it's spelled Anut. I've never read anything about it. She came to me. So you feel if it's okay, and you say the prayer to this guardian of animal souls, and then you simply wait. Now, if you like, you can light a candle for your pet, and of course, blow it out before you go to bed. And just reach out to your pet, because usually they can feel it. If you're very connected, you're always connected. And then one day, usually after the gestation period that would take for that animal to get in the womb and be ready, you'll have this knowing, this feeling, and you'll hear about an animal that's about to give birth. In the case of Angel Faith, I told my friend that she'll hear about a mare that's about to foal when the time is right. And if you turn loose and allow the animal spirits to help you, and your own angels, because Your angels desire for you to be happy. Well, what would make you happier than having your pet back? So it's necessary to let this be a spiritual thing and know that the animal wants to be with you, and you'll know when you look in their eyes, or they might come bouncing over to you depending what kind of animal it is. And now I have read stories where this has happened, and the new pet would go and find the old toys of their previous lifetime. So that's in a nutshell how to get your pet back. Now, they're not always ready to come back. I've tuned into them before, and I don't do this work anymore. I teach this work now. And I remember one time it was a German Shepherd, and he said, "Yeah, I'll come back, but I want to be a cute little lap dog, and don't be cutting my nuts off now." So I had to tell the lady, "Hey, cute lap dog, they don't usually cross species. Like a dog will not usually come back as a cow," something to that effect. So now I'm going to tell you how I can teach you, anybody, if you'll do what I'll say, which is a scientific method. You'll be talking to your own pet or others within days. I have a 4-week program, and I'm going to tell you about it. Here's what we do in week 1. And this is an audio program, so you can take it as fast or as slow as you desire. Week 1, we open your psychic reception areas, and this includes, of course, the third eye. Then we help you, I help you, me and the angels, release resistance and disbelief. If you have so much resistance, you're not going to have very good results. So we have to do that in week 1. And then we teach you, I teach you how to talk before animals. We're going to talk to some rocks and plants. You wouldn't believe what the rocks have to say. You know, this rock, yes, oh, okay. This rock came, says Mount Everest, really? And every rock this size was probably part of an enormous, enormous rock, and they travel all kind of ways. And the same rock, you can get a different story once I teach you how to tune in. And then we can't go to the animals without coming to the plants. Now, see, I snipped this off and put it in water so I can go stick it back in the earth. And it's like, you need to water me more. Plants can communicate with you. And I was teaching this one time, and I had the rocks and the plants, and I said, I want to get something in the household. So I had some dried kidney beans that I brought to class. I don't have any dried one, but just in case you don't know what a red kidney bean looks like, I have some canned ones. My grandson likes those. So everyone was so surprised because they got so much information from a dried kidney bean. And every person in the class, and it was about 30 people, picked up similar, like they heard the motor of the thresher, whatever it is, coming to get them. And it was amazing what you can do when you're taught properly. You might just want to stop with the rocks and the plants and the beans or whatever. However, in this course, my goal is to teach you how to communicate with your pets, not just pets, animals in the wild. So what are we going to do on week 2? Week 2, we're going to teach you how to soul connect. And you'll be able to soul connect with any animal that you choose. Now, the souls are different kinds, but aren't we really all one? How do you think we can talk to plants and rocks? So, you'll learn all about the soul's union and the kingdom of the souls, of the animal souls, and you'll develop your psychic abilities even further. And here's one thing that the angel guardians of the animals tell me, that when you learn the soul connection, it's instant access. You don't have to worry about your psychic reception areas so much. Get the soul connection and you're in. And I did make myself notes. So what are we going to do in work week 3? We're going to establish your skills that you've been learning. And I'm going to teach you how to travel quickly and easily into a light trance. So it's just easier. You know, the alpha brain waves are slow brain waves that can receive information. And you're going to learn how to do remote communication. The pet or animal doesn't have to be there. You're going to, well, Angel Faith was way far, hundreds of miles from me. We are all one. Information is in the air, just like radio waves. You just need to know how to tune your receiver. And I'm just the lady to teach you. Okay, because I've taught hundreds, not thousands. Okay, and then in this week, you're going to learn how to target one animal. Say there's a herd of wild horses and you just want to talk to one. You're going to learn how to target just that one. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do in week 4? You're already rocking. You're going to learn how you can turn into the emotional and physical needs of animals. This is animals in the wild or pets. And you're going to learn how to send them healing energy. And you're going to learn how to tune into an entire group if you desire, like a pod of whales. By the way, whales can elevate you spiritually because they are like the guardians of this whole planet. It's not talked about that much, but whales are enormously wise. And then in this week, you're also going to have some tips how you can use this as a business once you enhance your skills, because you and I both know if you've watched this far, you probably love your pets and love your animals dearly. They're your family. And when you can help someone with their pet's needs, people will clamor to pay you to do this for them. Now, as I said, I don't do this work anymore. I teach you how to do it. So there's a link below if you would like to have the full information. And by the way, it's on sale right now, so low, I'm embarrassed to tell you. It's very, very, very low. And if this has blessed you in any way and you feel somebody else might feel better about their pet passing or might want to know more about soul connection with animals, would you be a darling and send this video along? And click the link below so that you can see in writing what all you will learn via audio. You'll have it in just a few minutes. And how embarrassingly low the price is. I'm Rebecca Marina, and I look forward to being you with class. It's audio, but I'm right there with you. Bye-bye.